Hello, fellow Munsters! StikerMunster here, and welcome to an interactive horror stories. Basically, there's a bunch of different horror stories in it, so we're just gonna go in and see what we can do. You are a single mother. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. So, we're gonna be playing the doll. We'll play it in order. Let's see what it says. You are a single mother. Your daughter, Lisa, is an intelligent girl who doesn't have any friends. You buy her a rag doll. Soon, Lisa will claim that the doll can talk. And this is just the beginning of your nightmare. Can the doll be really possessed as Lisa claims? If you are stuck, you can see our Facebook post about how to get the good ending in the story. I do what I want, alright? As a single mother, you know how hard it is to look after a 13-year-old girl. Hard, but still joyful. Her presence gives you all the strength you need. Her name is Lisa. She is a shy girl. She doesn't talk much. You got divorced 3 years ago because he cheated on you with his secretary. Lisa misses her father, but you don't allow her to see him. She adores her father, but you think he is an asshole. You shouldn't really keep your child from seeing the parents, so the kids can make their own decisions, you know what I mean? Lisa is a special kid. Her teacher once said that she is too intelligent for a girl her age, but you already knew that. Her reactions are unexpectedly mature. She is also hardworking. You expect perfection from her. Her teacher told you that you must take Lisa to a psychiatrist. You will do it soon. She is a lonely girl. Maybe it's because she doesn't talk much? You think that she needs friends, so you bought her a rag doll to ease her loneliness. You bought the rag doll from the local toy store. Not an expensive toy, nothing too fancy. Lisa might still like it. You know that expense doesn't make Lisa happier. The doll is a girl with big blue eyes and curly black hair. She has a wide grin that you can call friendly. Her dress is red, matching her shoes. She also has eyebrows. The unnamed doll waits for her new owner in kids' bedroom. You haven't brought Lisa home from school yet. It's Friday, not a sunny day. The sky is covered with gray clouds. You are driving your car. Lisa sits on the next seat. The seatbelts are worn tight. She looks from the window blankly without any expression on her face. You remember that the math exam's results were going to be announced today. Were you able to make any friends today? I bought you a rag doll. How are your exams? Lisa sighs and says, terrible. I am the 7th in the class, not first like the previous exam. I know you'll be mad at me. I didn't study enough. You were right, Lisa. You should... No! It's okay, darling. She looks at you with a slight surprise. You always scolded her whenever she wasn't the best. Now you say it's okay, darling. She continues with watching the cars passing by. Well, what a bitch mother. I'm a bitch. You are driving your car. Lisa sits on the next seat. Okay. No, she says with a determined voice. They are just idiots. For example, they see the other classes in the school as enemies. As if they were an enemy nation with a different religion. I mean, it is still silly to be enemies because of race or religion. These morons in my class hate each other just because they are different classes. Yeah, well, I don't want to tell her. You finally arrive home. The doll is in your bedroom, Lisa, you tell her. She climbs up the stairs slowly. Apparently, she isn't so excited about the doll. You follow her to her bedroom. She picks up the doll that's on her bed. I will think of a nice name, Lisa says, but I have got homework to do first. Play comes after study. Don't go hard on yourself. Yes, study. So you leave Lisa... Okay, so don't go hard on yourself is the decision I made. So you leave Lisa alone in her room. You've got a lot of work to do anyway. Not only you will cook, but you also need to work on a novel's cover illustration as a freelance artist. The deadline is close, so you work hard nowadays. You work all day. The only break you take is the dinner. You don't talk about anything during dinner with Lisa. It's 22 o'clock, bedtime for Lisa. You visit Lisa before she sleeps. She's in her pink dotted pajamas. She's holding the doll in her arms. Mom, I'm going to tell you something, but you won't believe. After a few seconds of silence, she speaks. The doll can speak. She told me her name is Anna. Like Annabelle? Go on. Lisa explains. Anna says that she was nothing but a piece of light, a light that's drifting in absolute blackness, a weak light in the infinite darkness. Then she found life in this doll. She was waiting in the toy store for a friend, lonely, and today she found me. She says that she loves me. Don't be ridiculous. Dolls can't speak. And what did you tell her? Lisa smiles, and I said that I will be her new friend, and I will always love her. She continues. And then she told me that she was happy. Happy like the times when she used to be an angel. If I say throw the doll away, she'll probably try and kill me. Like, let's think about that for a second. She'll probably, like, convince Lisa to kill me, so let's just say keep the doll. Lisa doesn't show her emotions usually, but this time you can see that she is surprised. Oh, thank you very much, Mom, she says. You kiss her goodnight and leave her with Anna, the doll. Because of all the hard work, you begin to feel tired and you go to bed. It doesn't take long for you to fall asleep. A few hours later, you wake up to sounds coming from the outside. You hear hysterical laughters coming from the garden. They belong to a girl, specifically Lisa's. You stand up and look outside the window. You see Lisa standing and laughing in the garden under the pale moonlight. She is facing back. You can't see her face. I'm gonna go to that garden. You climb down nervously. You wear your shoes and walk to the garden. Lisa doesn't react to your presence. You approach Lisa and put your hand on her shoulder. She turns her face to... Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Okay. I guess there's just no... I don't know why it's called a visual novel if nothing's happening. It is not Lisa's face. It is not even a human face. The texture of the face is a gray rag. The eyes are quite big for a human, so the wide smile... So is the wide smile. The voice changes. It doesn't belong to a girl now, but a demon. She stares at you and laughs. You wake up. It was just a nightmare. You are all sweaty with terror. The morning has already broken. You decide to check on Lisa. Lisa is sleeping peacefully, hugging Anna. Anna is carrying that wide smile that annoys you now. But hey, it is normal. It would be terrible if the doll's face was different than how you bought it. You go to the kitchen to prepare weekend breakfast. You usually make omelet with sausage on Saturdays. You will repeat that habit today. You are in the kitchen. You take the sausage and eggs from the fridge. You need to slice the sausage, so you open the drawer to pick up a meat knife. Something is wrong. The knife isn't there. Looks inside the garbage bin. You couldn't find the knife inside the garbage bin. You searched the knife in everywhere possible, but it's so vain. It's in vain. So you decided to use another knife to prepare the omelet. After you have prepared the omelet, Lisa wakes up and joins you in the kitchen. You eat the breakfast with her. She doesn't look so happy. There is an uneasiness in her face. She did not speak today, but she kept changing her facial expression. Sometimes she looked so happy, sometimes not. She was frowning. There was anger in her face. I can't understand her. Lisa continues. The meat knife is missing. It is strange, Mom. I have no idea where the knife went, Lisa answered. You eat the breakfast with her. She doesn't look happy. Don't ask anything. The breakfast is over. I need to study math, says Lisa, then climbs up to her room. You also need to work on the novel cover. You are both busy. I don't feel like I need to tell her to do her schoolwork. She already seems to know that, so it is evening now. As you work on the cover, you hear screams from Lisa's room. You rush to her room. You find Lisa standing in a breathing panic. Her arms are full of stitches. She did it! Lisa screams, showing her heavily wounded arms as blood leaks down to the floor. She jumped and ran away! Lisa points to the open window. You look outside. You can't see any running dolls there. Maybe because she ran away, or is it too dark outside, or is Lisa lying? I'm not gonna harm my daughter. Because I believe in spiritual stuff like that. Like, I don't mess with that shit, alright? Like, I personally would have thrown that doll out, but how are you gonna, like, her daughter's already in a really vulnerable state, so it wouldn't be smart to just kind of be like, oh yeah, just fuck you, you know, I bought it, but I'm just gonna fucking throw it away. You know, unless it was more of an explanation like, look, maybe we should bring the doll back, let's go ahead and get you another one, or something like that. But anyways, you crouch and hug Lisa. She cries, I know how hard it is to believe me now. Thank you for believing me, but please, I want to stay alone. I know that she won't come back. So you let her stay alone in her room. After closing the window and locking the door, you make sure that no doll can trespass. You get into your own bed, next to Lisa's room, so you can hear in case she needs you. Whoa. That scared the hell out of me, okay. It is 3 a.m. now. It's raining outside. Lightning strike and enlighten your dark bedroom. You haven't slept. You don't care about the freelance work you got. All these events make you too stressed to care about business. You see Lisa's silhouette at the door. She walks in. Lisa turns on the light and approaches you. Mom, I need to confess something. The doll was not possessed or anything. I made it up. I really need to get psychiatric help. I feel a huge urge to murder you. Please help me. You hug her. You had done parenting failures before, but it is not too late to fix them and your mentally ill daughter. Oh, so I guess I got the good ending. Because I believed her, so... Okay, that's cool. I guess I'm a good mom. Nice! Okay. How long is the other one? We're gonna go ahead and end this episode here, actually. I'll go ahead and do another episode. So we'll do one episode each. Actually, I'll probably have Crystal Skull and Crystal Skull 2 together, since they're both, you know, the same thing. So, anyways, that was Interactive Horror Stories. The lightning scared me a little bit. I wasn't expecting it. It was because it was loud. At least in my ears, it was really loud. But, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say, and I don't think so. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this video, finger that like button for me. And remember, when there's a shout, the Munster's up.